Hello everyone and welcome to the Peaceful Budget. My name is Elizabeth and I am a 44-year-old mom on a mission to create systems that promote peace in my finances. In today's video, I'm going to begin stuffing my month ahead binder for August bills. I'm going to show you guys my system to stay 1 month ahead on my bills and share with you my plan to get 3 months ahead in my bill account by the end of 2026. To get started, I'm going to share just a little bit about myself. I became 100% debt-free in October of 2023. In January of 2024, the company that I work for announced that they were laying off over 10,000 management positions. I went a month and a half without knowing if my department was going to be cut. Out of sheer fear, I spent January of 2024 until November of 2024 fully funding my emergency fund with the year's worth of expenses. If I was out of work, I wanted to have enough money to cover all of my bills for a year. In 2025, I wanted to help my emergency fund or safeguard my emergency fund. So I went on a mission all of 2025 to fully stock my home with a year's worth of personal, essential, and grocery items. As of January 6th of this year, my home is fully stocked with a year's worth of all of our personal, essential, and grocery items. Because if I am able to shop the shelves of my home, I'm spending less money out of my emergency fund for groceries. And then started a system to where I only have to worry about my car insurance, my home maintenance, my property tax once a year. Just by saving $75 per week, because I get paid weekly, at the end of the year, I will save $3,900. The total cost for my homeowner's insurance, my car insurance for the entire year, so 2 6-month term, the property tax on my home and my car, the total amount of all of those is $3,698. But just by saving $75, I will not only have enough money to cover all of my insurance needs for 2027 when we get to the end of 2026, but also my property tax. I used the bulk of my federal tax refund this year to kind of fully fund my maintenance account. I used my tax refund to save enough money to replace my roof. I completely own my home, or my home is completely paid off. The biggest expense associated with my home would be a new roof. My roof is about 5 years old, and I believe I have a 25-year warranty on it, or it should last 25 years, but I wanted to get that off of my list. So all of these things have been accomplished already. My emergency fund is fully funded with a year's worth of expenses. My home is fully stockpiled, and I've created a system to save in the current year to fund all of these for next year. My last goal is to get 3 months ahead in my bill account. Everything that I'm doing is to safeguard this money. The hardest thing I've ever done is fully fund my emergency fund, if I can be fully transparent. By having my home stocked with all of the items, I don't have to spend the money that I allotted for groceries. In 2024, I was spending $800 a month in groceries. By stockpiling, I reduced my grocery budget to $300, but I also have the pleasure of being able to reduce it even further because I've stockpiled. Insurance, property tax, home maintenance, all of those things, as long as you own a home or you're responsible for a vehicle and kids, you have to have. And so I don't want to be out of work and have to pull from my emergency fund to cover these. And then being 3 months ahead in my bill account will mean I have 3 months before I have to do any of these things. Before I have to touch my stockpile or before I have to use my emergency fund. And that's just my financial system. Now, jumping into my month ahead binder, my bills are the lowest they have ever been in my entire life, if I can be fully transparent. I never imagined in a million years that my monthly expenses would be as low as $730. So I'm so grateful for this moment. But let's just go over exactly what I'm paying for. For subscriptions, I am a stickler when it comes to subscriptions. I have a $30 cap. The most I will ever spend per month on subscriptions is $30. But right now we have Netflix with ads, which is $8.47. And we have HBO Max with ads, which is $10.98 with tax. So I saved $20 for subscriptions. My water bill is between $24 to $26. I saved $30. I told you guys how insurance, just by setting up an automatic transfer on payday to send $75 to a savings account that I have labeled insurance, I'm able to fully fund insurance for all of my insurance for my home and my car and all the property taxes a year in advance. So right now, each week, $75 is going to that savings account. When we get to January 1st, all of the money will be there to fund all of my insurance needs at the top of the year for 2027. So I don't have to deal with it on a monthly basis. It's just an automatic transfer on payday. My phone bill is $25 per line. I have 2 lines. The bill is $53.52, I believe. I save $55. My internet is $109. It's a set rate. I save $115. Right now, my electricity is between $140 to $160. I keep it at $200 because January through March, the bill is a lot higher. And by having a little extra every month, it creates a buffer. So even in January, February, and March, I'm able to save $200 because I have a year's worth of excess money that will cover the difference. Like I said, I own a single wide mobile home and it is 100% paid off. So I do not have rent or mortgage payment. The security system is paid off on my home. I only pay for the monitoring service. It's $32.32 a month. I save $35. I own my home outright, but I do not own the land my home is on. I pay $250 a month for the lot fee for my home being on someone else's land, and I pay $25 for trash service. So a total of $275 I pay for lot fee, giving me a grand total of $730 for my bills each month. In addition to my monthly expenses, I save for groceries like I save for every other bill. So I do add an additional $300 per month to my grocery envelope to cover my groceries for the next month. July offers a 5-week pay period. So I took the first pay period on July 2nd to take 60% of what I made and pour it into my business, and the remaining 40 I saved. I have my bills set on a 4-week schedule, so I'll be funding my envelopes on a 4-week schedule. Whenever we have that 5th or bonus pay week, it'll be mainly going to savings. All of my paycheck on the 5th week typically goes to savings. I just launched a business, so I poured 60% this time into it. Today we're gonna add $255 to my month ahead account to begin funding August bill. So for a quick cash count, I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250, 255. So for subscriptions, I will be stuffing $20. My water bill is $30. My home security is $35. My phone is $55. And the internet is $115. And then I'm just going to check off everything that I funded today. So subscriptions, water, phone, internet, and home security. For bills, all we have left is electricity and lot fee. I do give myself $80 in discretionary cash per week. I've done all the shopping that I'm going to do for now, or for the week. I only go in the stores typically on Thursday. I'm very introverted. I don't like to be out much. So what I have left, we're going to put in getting more months ahead. Like I said, I'm 1 month ahead, and I've been one month ahead for quite some time, but I'm going to work on getting additional months ahead. By the end of 2026, I want to be 3 months ahead. So jumping right in, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna leave one of these ones. I guess that one is the roughest. We're gonna put $8 into subscriptions. Each icon is worth $2. We're saving $20 because per month that's what I spend for subscriptions. I'm gonna work one tracker at a time depending on the denomination or the amount that I need for it. So we have $8, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna color four spots. Just to verify, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 going in. And I am gonna allocate more money towards getting my second month ahead, but for now I'm just using the change that I have left over from my cash wallet. My water bill is $30, so I'm saving $2 for each icon. And then home security again is $2. Phone bill is $5 per icon, and then my internet is $10. So we're gonna add this 10 to internet. And I do believe like these trackers are great if you're trying to get your first month ahead. I used my tax refund a couple years back to get 1 month ahead, and I just made it a mission to maintain it ever since then. I know that right now we're not close to tax season, so just by tracking or putting aside a little bit each week, it'll add up so that you're able to get your first month ahead if that is what you're currently working on. All right, now that we're done, I want to end out every video with a Bible verse that will keep us encouraged till the next time we meet. Today's verse is coming from Jeremiah. It's 29:11. It states, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." I feel like that is very powerful for us all to know that at the end of the day, God has us. All you have to do is make the steps towards the future that you see for yourself. Even if you're saving an extra $10 a week or just some spare change from your cash wallet, know that saving anything over time is going to get you to where you need to be. Keep the faith and be very mindful of what you're consuming. If you're trying to get your finances in order, find a content creator. There are hundreds of us available on YouTube. And it doesn't matter who, but pick someone who has a system that works well for you or aligns with your principles and focus in on that. Build your own community, encourage yourself, find a mirror and speak victory into your situation. We're all going to get to the place that God has for us, one day at a time. Consistency is the key. May God bless you all. I enjoyed this first video. Over time, it will get better and I'll bring in saving challenges. I just wanted to give you guys my basic principle in getting a month ahead, because that simple act for me changed my finances completely. I've never had my finances be this low. I've never been able to save and invest on the level that I am right now. And there is nothing special about me. What he has for me, he has even greater in store for you. And I just want that to resonate with you. So stay encouraged. I'll see you guys next Thursday for my next cash stuffing. We'll stuff my cash wallet as well as the month ahead binder, and we'll start on some saving challenges. God bless you all. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.